folks, Heath Myers here, agent of change from heathmyers.com. And I know I just came to you with a Facebook Live yesterday, but I was just having a thought this morning that I really wanted to share with you. So I'm sitting in this beautiful apartment that was so generously lent to me for the next couple of days in Surfers Paradise. And I was sitting here having my breakfast, beautiful breakfast that I'd cooked for myself. And I was looking out at the ocean and the sun shining in directly across the beach, directly across the ocean, directly onto me. And I had a moment of like gratitude, you know. I had a moment of saying to myself, look what you've created, look what you've manifested for yourself. And then something really interesting happened, like something really interesting, is this voice came in and said, but you don't own it. But it's not yours. And I felt in that moment, you know, it was this voice saying, you don't own this apartment. This is not yours. This is somebody else's. And I felt in that moment that voice actually disconnected me from a very important state, and that state is abundance. Because, you know, we live in a paradigm, we live in a consciousness where we're led to believe, and in many cases we often fall into this, is that, you know, you have to own things. And if they're not yours, if there isn't a piece of paper with a signature on it, that if you're not the possessor of this thing, then you're not, the experience of it is therefore invalid and it's not yours. It's not for you to enjoy, perhaps. And so in many ways what this does is it has us striving for owning more and accumulating more and storing more and showing that we have more and feeling like we have to be more than who we are. And in reality what it does is it actually makes us less than who we are. And when I had that realization about that thought and just allowed myself to absorb in the moment the experience of being in this experience, not necessarily having it or owning anything around me, just being in it, there was a massive shift in my being and into this beautiful state of abundance. And so the thing is that, you know, all these things that we want to own and that we want to achieve in life, you know, whether it's buying a house or having a successful business or building a purposeful business or having lots of money or having a really good balanced lifestyle, like, you know, doing what you love, living how you love. In many ways, in the pursuit to create that, what happens is that, you know, we get lost along the way because we feel like we're trying to create it and own it, and it's actually the process of thinking that we must have that when we have it, that we own it, actually gets in the way of potentially having it in the first place. You know, because the thing is that something really important happens when you switch into this state of abundance, is that, and it's not some hippie magic thing, right? But what happens is you start to attract and create and manifest more of what it is that you really want anyway. And as I said, it's not some hippie magic thing, it's real. Because when your state changes, right, and your state is somewhere in the way that you think and somewhere in the way that you feel and somewhere in the way that you act. And so these are the three things that really have an incredibly strong influence on the results that you get in life and what you create for yourself and others, is how you think and how you feel and how you act. So if you can allow yourself to be more in the state of abundance, allow yourself to be more attuned to that by recognizing that these things that we want in life are just transient. We don't actually ever own them anyway. They just come and go. Even your life, it's going to come and go. So if you can let go of that attachment to potentially it being this thing that you own and use as an aspect of your identity to prove your worth, if you can let go of that, then you slip into abundance, and what happens is the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act actually moves you into a state that is more akin to creating and manifesting what you desire in life in a very real and tangible way. And that was my breakfast epiphany about abundance that I wanted to share with you. So if this was useful for you, please like, share, comment. And as usual, if you'd like to catch up with me to get an idea as to if and how I might be able to help you with business and life, just be in touch. All the best. Have a great day. Bye for now.